Hello, how are you doing? Oh my God. Okay, so I decided to film this on my balcony and it is hella windy. And welcome from sunny Toronto. Today is actually quite an exceptional day. But yeah, so I decided to first of all show you this beautiful boo I put together. Check it out. Like I continue to remain in awe of myself and in the things that I am capable of. Like I want to say this time last year. When did I start learning how to sew? Anyways, I can't remember. But yeah, about this time last year, I had just started sewing, right? I started with just with very simple things like scrunchies, and then I moved to tote bags. And I mean, I've made a whole dress before, but I'm just always and continue to amaze myself whenever I make things that fit me and that fit me well. Shout out to Kim Dave for this wonderful boo pattern. I really love it. I modified it to a short version because it comes in a long version, but I made it shorter for myself because I wanted something I could wear, during the summer. Thank God the sun is out today. We've been having really bad weather in Toronto. But yeah, this is me in my boo. It makes me so happy. Like I'm always so overjoyed whenever I make beautiful things that fit me. I'm just hoping my tripod doesn't fall over because it's really, really windy. But yeah, this is me and my boo. Check me out. Let me know in the comments what you think. If I did this video justice, I'm just going to do one more twirl for you. Yay! I really am so happy today. My day didn't start out that way. It didn't start out happy. I had to have some very difficult conversations earlier this morning, but I guess that is a topic. It's a good segue to the topic I want to discuss today, right? And it's really about, whew, let me catch my breath. It's really about the solitude that comes when you choose yourself, right? So I spoke yesterday about, me being in this transition phase of my life. And it really has put me in this space of solitude, right? Like having to sit down with myself and have these conversations around like belief systems that I had been holding on to that were detrimental to my connection with my intuition, as well as attitudes and patterns in relationships that were detrimental to that connection with my intuition. And one of the things that has come with my choosing myself has been the solitude. And I don't have any issues with solitude. Like I love to take time out to myself. I love to, give myself that space to just really process and, you know, check in with myself. But I feel like in this current chapter of my life, oh my God, the solitude has been sustaining like months of solitude. And I just know that, it's really because I attended this webinar yesterday with Empress Karen Rose. She's a wonderful teacher of spiritual herbalism. She's so terrific. And she was talking about, the goal that please ignore any background noise you may hear. I'm just standing in the balcony. Yeah. So she was talking about the gold that is made during those dark phases of our lives, during those periods of solitude. And it really resonated with me because I'm like, yo, it really does feel like I'm in a dark phase. And not when I say dark phase, it's nothing scary, but it's more so like it feels like you're in deep solitude, right? It feels like you are in this container and you're not sure when, you would come out for light. But then she said something that was brilliant. She's like, that is when the gold gets refined. That is when everything is spun into gold. That is when, all of those experiences and those wounds and that trauma and all of those, murky things that we don't really like to face. When we face them head on during those dark phases, that is when everything is refined into gold. And we know how valuable gold is, right? And that is the whole point of coming back to our intuition, right? Because again, I am very passionate about us connecting with our intuition. I'm very passionate about you know, us viewing our intuition as that life force, as a thing that we cannot do without, right? Because in this world, as we go through our life journey, we really need to have that unseen thing, almost that higher power, that's divine um guide and mentor that can really help us, because he has our best interest at heart. He knows what's good for us. He has no hidden motive or agenda. It just wants, it's just operating out of pure love for you, you know? And I feel like it's really one of the best things we can ever have in life, and one of the best things that the divine has gifted to us. And it's so important that we use that gift, we use that gift for ourselves. We use that gift to connect deeper with ourselves, right? Because we are so, worth that effort. We are worth the effort of taking time to sit with ourselves, to connect with our intuition. And even though, it could come with a bit of solitude, with isolation. But just remember that, this is a very temporary phase, right? That solitude plays a purpose. It's there to give you that space to really be clear on what your intuition is, telling you, to be clear on, the actions you're meant to take, to be clear on the patterns you want to disrupt, to be clear on. See, I just wanted to check what was going on down here. But to be clear on the patterns you want to disrupt, and to be clear on the attitudes and belief systems that needs to be burnt away, needs to go, right? So that's the gifts that solitude gives to us. And when you're going through it, it doesn't really feel like a gift, but I want to remind you that it is a gift, and you should see it as such, because it will help make it go a little bit smoothly for you. It would make it will give your mind a break because you know how our mind likes to race and think of all the worst case scenarios and middle case scenarios and what have you. But like once you recognize and condition your mind to see it as a gift, then you would stop to panic. You would embrace it and you might even enjoy it. Okay, I think I need to go inside now because it's hell away. But I just hope that resonates with you. I will leave you with that, right? Like don't see the solitude that is with choosing yourself as a bad thing. Yeah, this is Toronto for you, man. But yeah, I hope this message resonates with you. And thank you so much for tuning in. And until my next video, let me know your thoughts on my boob, okay? Because I really, really, yeah, I think it's really cute. And I enjoyed making it. Okay. All right then. See you. Bye.